From the minute we arrived in Romania, it rained. The country was covered in thick grey cloud, far from the hot summery trips we had been on before. There was a stillness to the country that felt unfamiliar. A stillness that highlighted the tiny, unnoticeable joy of dry, warm clothes and a hot meal surrounded by family. A joy that some have to fight for daily. What does it mean to be a person of hope and dignity? I'm challenged. I'm challenged by the raging war of hope and poverty. Every child expressing both in equal measure. Clothes, shoes, homes dirtied and dark, cold and small, but eyes and smiles never ceasing to reveal realities hoped for, internal fires that can never be quenched.
I think what the people in Romania need, especially in our area, because we're a very forgotten area of Romania, is they have hope, but they don't see much practical ways to have that hope.
Very often I think people, they look at international mission through like a pyramid structure. So they say, oh look, you know, I've got a successful business, I've got a nice home, a good education system in my country. I'm going to go somewhere and I'm going to tell them how to do it, how they can have a life a bit more like mine, which is completely the wrong way upside down. You need to go into that culture, ask some questions, ask what the hardships are, ask what the strengths are of that culture, and then say, what can I do to help you?
Hope is strange. Strange because when it is most needed, it is seemingly least available. Yet, to be the bearer of small hope can give you the courage to believe things can change.
Doi Moldven is a place like I don't really think I've encountered before. It's just these blocks of flats, and when I say flats, I use that word loosely. They're rooms with no doors, some with no windows, no light, no electricity, water is scarce, and there is just this smell of dampness that I think the whole area is. There is just this sense of grey. But in the midst of it is this centre, and in this centre there is a place where people are fed, educated, showered. It's in the greyness, it's as if this place is a beacon of light.
But they like because they can be themselves, you know? And then when you give them the chance to speak, when you give them the chance to sing or to say something, they feel like, oh, somebody's listening to me.
62, 62, yeah. So cows are in there.
Look at all that hay you've got.
Well, it's kind of, there are some.
Listen, I live about 3,000 miles away from Romania, so what's the point? Why? When we first went to Romania, I went to take my son solely on the purpose of giving him a new experience and to have some time with him. We went with our church, there was about 12 of us, I think it was, and I remember when we got to the airport in Bucharest, and it's just like any normal city, right? So it didn't really do anything for me. I was just like, it could be at Westfield or it could be at Lakeside, you know, when we went to the malls and the shops and like. But when we started to drive down into the south of Romania, the further south you go, the more you're like, okay, this is different. So we go from cars to all of a sudden seeing horse and carriages. Straight away you appreciate this is going to be an interesting 10 days. There was this mud dirt track, and on this dirt track we saw kids just getting stuff out of the bins, out of the big skips, and I think it was that moment we were like, we can do something here.
The hope of education beckons innovation and imagination that changes stories. Centres of learning, of love and food. Centres of hope now sit on the track.
Big Love is effectively like a bridge. It connects people in different countries and locally as well to be able to see what it is that they can do to help somebody else.
We have a lot of influence and connection with many, many children in this area. We work with about 800 children. Big Love has given them hope by putting real things in their hands that they need and that we need to be able to give to them because of the poverty.
What difference has Big Love had on the children here at the Hope Centre?
Well, I know this, I mean, it sounds like, it's not cheesy or anything, but I think that they love the relationship first. Like the kids love it when you guys come here.
You know from the website, you know from what we'd want to do, like it's a table. And everyone has a part to play at that table. Everyone has something to offer at that table. And so, take those gifts and let's go somewhere like Romania or Moldova, or whether it's here, or wherever it may be in the future.
Bring who you are, fight for your own hope, and fight for the hope of others. And we will challenge the injustice of poverty.